It's 6:15 on the morning of day 3. I'm getting ready to head back home, and a lot of the cycling I've been doing over the last day was off-road, so I didn't mind the tyres being a little soft, and I was carrying a lighter load. But I'm going out onto the main road now, and as you can see, well, I don't know if you can see that, but these are only, Jesus, I don't know what that's running at, like 15 pounds of pressure. I need to get this up to 40. Yeah, that should do the trick. Okay, ready to head home. I'm on the road heading out of Ardalis, and it's about 6:25 in the morning, and the traffic is surprisingly heavy and very fast. They're passing me at ridiculous speeds. I do have my lights on, flashing light on the front, flashing light at the back, but they seem to be getting closer than they would in daylight. So I don't know why that is. Maybe they're seeing me later, not sure. Anyway, on my way home. Oh, up the top of the hill. It's 7:05. It'll take me half an hour to get up those 4 kilometers or so, but should be downhill for quite a while now. So long downhill stretch. I guess there's a lot of wind noise. I don't think you'll hear me. Well, we're running at between 45 and 50 kilometers per hour, which is fast enough for me, thank you very much. A little bit faster now. Brake. In the last 45 minutes I've covered 18 kilometers, which is pretty amazing considering how long it took me to cover that 18 kilometers going the other way. I reckon maybe 4 times as long. I think I was averaging a little under 40 kilometers per hour for most of the downhill section. So that should cut my time to home considerably. I'll be getting into the off-road section within the next kilometre or so. So, happy days. It still hasn't heated up, and it's 7:32 in the morning. So, I'm happy to get that out of the way, and I'm really happy to be off the main road. Okay, onto the off-road section, or I suppose it's a gravel-ish section, more or less gravel. I'll turn the suspension on, not that I can feel the benefit of it because the tyres are so hard. So I'll just see how this goes. I may let some air out of the tyres for this section. We shall see. But that's nice, off the roads and into the mountains again. And it's not even 8 o'clock in the morning. Lovely. This is the Guadalhorce Valley, and it's not really what you expect in this part of Spain. But because there is water here from the river, the Rio Grande, and underground aquifers, they can produce a huge amount of food in this tiny little valley. Well, it's not tiny, but considering the area that actually supplies. It's extraordinary. Look at that. Beautiful. These are eucalyptus trees, and all along the riverbanks in this part of Spain you'll find eucalyptus trees, and sometimes eucalyptus forests. Eucalyptus are not native to Spain. These trees actually come from Australia, and they're an invasive species, so somebody brought them in because they grow quite quickly, so then they burn quite well. So for firewood in particular, and I don't know, I haven't seen them used in construction, but maybe in construction also. But at this stage they're creating a problem. First of all, they require a huge amount of water, and water is becoming more and more scarce. And the other issue is that if you do have a fire, these things fuel it like crazy, so it can get out of hand quite quickly. So, some useless facts. Okay, so I was on the way back and making incredible time. And got a bit overconfident and didn't use the Google Maps because I thought I'd remember the way. But when you're riding on dirt roads, one dirt road looks pretty much like another, and at some point along the way I took a wrong turn, and I must have gone probably, I don't know, maybe 15 kilometers in the wrong direction before I realized I was actually traveling in the wrong direction. Then checked on the maps and then realized that I'd made a mistake, so I had to go back for 2 kilometers and then take the weirdest route ever through tiny, narrow, really narrow, almost like single track trails. But eventually I'm back where I should have been maybe 40 minutes ago. So at this stage I'm running at least 40 minutes, maybe 50 minutes behind where I should have been. But it's fine. I need to get to the house that we have in the village, Guaro, to collect a notice to go to the post office then to collect my new passport. So the post office only opens for like 2 hours each day, so that's why I was in a rush to get back. That and the fact that I wanted to beat the heat. So it looks like, I don't know, we'll see. I might not actually have achieved any of it. But it was a lovely cycle anyway. Nearly home. Hello. Hello, you. Hello, you. Good kids. Whew.